Here you are.
Oh, pardon. Magla injection. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, we can get through the 29th and the 30th. The Day of the Hero starts on the dawn of October 27th. We do have to consider recovering our approval rating. So let's aim to have things cleared at least 2 days before.
I see.
Which means we have until October 25th to do as we wish. We'll have our hands full with getting people back to normal and getting your support back while we're at it.
Speaking of which...
That reminds me, Balin was telling me about Otterbury's Opera House. They're done with renovations, and apparently you can go see plays there now. He's certainly a showman, that one. And seeing as we still got time, it may be a good idea to stop by the hot spring in Otterbury. It's just as important to rest our fatigued bodies and spirits. Okay. Okay, there's still people located in the race. Jesus.
Let's go.
Okay, we need to find Jin. Which, it's been a while since we've seen Jin. I kind of forgot which one he is. We'll see him in a minute. We'll see him soon. I'll be able to tell. He is somewhere around here.
It's only a great courtesy.
Luis is the only one left.
What is there to be done?
Oh, the Grand Cathedral Guard?
This is a right jam.
Who's the Grand Cathedral Guard? You?
It's only a great courtesy.
No.
What do I do to
You?
enter the Evans zone?
No.
Who did this happen?
Grand Cathedral Guard.
I'm out of ideas.
We're trying to find Jin's
Damn it
location.
all.
Hello, soldier. You're just some lady. Laughing peasant. Ugh. Okay, Gallica.
Damn it all.
Damn it all.
What in the blazes?
Where are they?
Damn Luis.
Luis is dangerous, and yet he still is the most popular person that people want for king for some
What
reason.
in the blazes?
Pretty sure it was here. Am I in the
All right,
wrong
then.
space? No, he's around here. At least he
What
should
is there to
be.
be done?
Luis is the only
see
one
a
left.
single good
Isn't
option.
he?
Eh?
This is a right jam.
What are you playing at?
Who did this happen?
Nothing left to do now.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Does anyone know where the guard is?
Why you?
I'm supposed to talk to a guard to get Jin's location for the Gauntlet Runners. I thought he was here. At least that's what it says.
All right then.
Unless I'm not at the
What
right
is there to be
spot.
done?
Humans. Damn it all.
I mean, by this point, Joker and his crew are everywhere in media. I guess that's also true. I can't unsee the Yukiko comparison. What can I say except you're welcome? I hear hot springs and I have nasty flashbacks of the Persona hot spring scenes that spring from the bowels of hell. I am just not a fan of
Just too much.
bathhouse hot spring escapades in anime in general. I think they're pointless and they always end up the same way.
What is
Dudes
there
get
to be done?
horny, want to sneak up on girls, or girls, you know, be touchy-feely in the bathhouse. It's all the same. Nothing ever changes in the bathhouse scenes. They all play out the exact same in every single piece of media.
Why you?
Okay, I don't know. Is this suggestion wrong? Oh, I have to do this tomorrow. No wonder.
Closure.
Okay. Yufa?
I'm...
Given my current wisdom? Okay. I don't have rank 5 wisdom. So we're not going to be hanging out with Yufa. So we can hang out with Barden instead. I can either hang out with Barden or I can try to raise my wisdom. Let's hang out with Barden, I guess. Okay, let me pull up his little guide. Barden. Okay. So this is how it ends. Final rank with Barden. Let's go. Hey, there's some scene that subvert the tropes. Don Machi comes to mind. I guess so, but like, I still don't think in any context you need a bathhouse scene ever. Ever. Yufa is actually the last person I got to rank 8. I felt it was fitting. I just lack wisdom. I think I actually could have had rank 5 wisdom at this point of the game, but I think I must have miscalculated, and I don't have it. I'm not sure guys being shy and girls being horny bleeps counts, as so they basically just swapped. So yeah, it's basically just fan service in all cases. So you see, I have another question I want to ask you. You said before that you didn't really want to be king, didn't you?
However,
I knew you weren't lying about it then, but have you changed your mind? Do you plan to take the throne now?
aye,
I
yes.
understand. Then I promise to support you even more. Though that begs the question of what I can even do at this point. I've got to say, you show up at the most perfect time, you do.
The truth is,
They're about to announce the governor of Martyr again, seeing as it wasn't settled before in an account of the sandworm. But another way, I'm about to get the boot. But you've been at my side every step of the way. You deserve to be there at the end.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy
Oh yeah, voice
since
acting.
the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
That's terrible.
I do feel terrible, but that one vote they took was correct after all.
Let's
I
hope.
asked you
Is it
all
still gonna be
to gather
Barden?
here so I could speak about Martira's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth, I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
Oh, yay!
What's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated
People
only
just
so
don't
I could
understand
use
what
you
taxes
for
are
my
for.
own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm approached. I saw that I cannot even protect myself, much less the people. When you returned here exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom of my heart. My actions are unpardonable.
Sir Gastro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
Oh boy, it's game now. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter what we choose, technically. Have faith in yourself,
Have
sir.
some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right, if you say so. I'm just not sure
Oh
where
boy,
to
it's
start.
6 a.m. now. Oh, 6
Except to
a.m.
begin
My
with
gosh, go
an
to sleep,
apology.
Polly.
My excessive measures
Go to sleep. It's a
frightened you all,
Monday or Tuesday, wherever
and
you
I
are.
implemented them because of my own
Get some rest.
insecurity.
Gotta
I
get
was
some good
anxious
rest on a
about whether or
weekday.
not I could keep you safe,
Take a nap.
so I turned to surveillance and barriers.
I
No
do
more.
appreciate you staying
keep some of our
for
armed
stream as long
forces,
as you did. It was
But
great
what I
seeing
really
you again.
need for security is to have faith in you all. That's why
Hi.
I am not fit to govern.
Sorry about that. Someone talked to me, or had to talk to me. Standing down your military right after there's a sandworm attack they can't handle, so wise. much wises, right? All it takes is one crisis. I should get some sleep too. Oh yeah, go ahead. If any of you need to sleep, do your errands or whatnot, no worries. I'm gonna be playing until the 30th of this month. Once I finish all of September, that's when I'll end. And I'll probably play, I don't know how my tomorrow will be. It's gonna be either tomorrow or Wednesday that I'll stream again. I'll have to figure it out. We'll come back, yeah. Sorry about that, it was so sudden. Someone came in and needed to talk to me, so. I think I could choose anything here. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
That's
Come on, Barden, have more
It's never
confidence.
over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Barden, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden. This is just as much our town as yours.
Oh, laddies and lassies.
You see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a more mature view of things. You're free to decline. But is that really what you want to do?
Well, now I must apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time,
Yay!
I won't do anything to scare the populace. We'll have faith in each other and the town's unity will be known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man.
Me?
The reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella. He is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support him as the future king.
I said to myself that I won't buy a new console just to play one more game, but now I'm having second thoughts. No! Make sure you're financially responsible first. Make sure you can afford it. I don't think it's worth getting a new console just to play one
To
game.
think of it,
Have
I
at
never
least
told you
like
the truth
3
behind that
games,
bit of
and
arson.
then be like, okay,
It
that's
was this little
enough
poor wee
games
only
to buy a
started.
console. 3
you
games.
didn't mean to. But he touched an
1,
igniter
no.
some
2,
fool had left
no.
behind.
3,
I only
yeah.
know this because
3
just
works.
the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
I'm gonna say you're still a kind person.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region.
I just
in fact, the
upgrade
whole
from
country
Xbox One to
depends on
Xbox
it.
Series, though. Yeah, no, not worth.
Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern.
There is no one more qualified.
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barden.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
I can sense Barden's convictions as a governor and his unwavering faith in me as a comrade.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, keeper and heritor of the Commander's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Yay! Max rank with Barden, let's
You're
go.
the one who brought light to this
Warlord.
town, to this country.
Sheesh. I almost accidentally hit the end stream button.
Today really is such a bonny day. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends. The townspeople love me, despite all my flaws. And everyone is so... Thank you again. I'm just so happy.
Aww. Bart and I talked as old friends for a long time. Thanks to Bart's strong faith in me, the people of Martyra now fully support me. How much is that gonna go up though? Not a lot, of course. You have to get all that back up by in 29 days? Okay, who are we hanging out with tonight? I hear a voice. Okay, so we have a couple options. I could spend time with Nuros again, actually, since we need to turn in all this stuff. How come some people have exclamation marks? I can still hang out. They still have things to say even after I rank up with them. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Nuros. Horrible quests. Okay.
Quite.
Oof. It's actually getting late. Will I be able to hold out until the 30th? I have no idea. Maybe this might be the last day, actually. Maybe I won't get to all of the September 30th, but it'll be fine. We'll be able to get to it next stream at least. Ah, so it was a relic. That makes that 8 now. Righto.
Thank you.
We get 10 leaf of lights. Let's go. What? This is the last one, right? Well, true, but...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The truth is, all of the relics we had were stolen. Stolen? All of the relics we had were stolen? What do you mean? Like, we stole them, or what? What rank was this? 7?
What?
Oh, wait. I see what he means. The person from last night. You left them at your workshop. See, I knew that was gonna happen. And also, why did you just leave everything out in an open public space? You're an idiot. Correct. All my other schematics and prototypes are safe and sound. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember, it was locked. No doubts that was when they seized their chance. That was your fault. Then, all the relics we found so far are gone? Do you have any idea who might have taken them? If I had to say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching, right? Didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
Should have checked it out. Everyone knows if you hear a weird sound, you should always be cautious and not write it off. Maybe they know something about the relic's purpose? That might be our worst case scenario, if they stole them with the intent of using them. Though I can't say for certain if the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be... If my inkling's correct, then this is a problem. I have to solve myself. As a man of science and a scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty.
Say.
Will, Gallica, I beg you, could you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front of the recruitment center. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Luis, then mine is to close the case of these relics once and for all. So please, help me solve this. Anything for you.
Leave it to me.
The important bit is knowing the difference between a weird sound and an ordinary sound. I mean, if it came from way in the beyond, in the darkness, I think that is a weird sound. An ordinary sound would have been within our proximity, but it wasn't within our proximity. So that means it was a weird sound.
Thank you.
Thank you. Truly. Oh, an old fella like me ought let himself get all teary-eyed.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all my failures until now haven't been in vain, eh?
says to his heartfelt gratitude as well as his deep trust in me. Okay, that's actually pretty short. Maybe I can get through the 30th,
This is
actually.
a trial. I'm... Right then.
Well, I'll leave the godsman in your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits.
This one's important.
Cool. Oh, we got some jeweled roots. Or we will get some jeweled roots.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 27 days remain.
Okay, now this is where...
So,
Now this is where we'll get Jin's location. I hear a group of bandits have moved into a place called the Disgraced Ruins, to the far north of Grand Trad. We don't have time for that right now. Should we focus on defeating Luis? It's not like we can challenge all Luis to a bout right here. Right now, maybe it'd be worth it to look into these ruins a bit more, yeah?
yes.
I agree. We have accepted a request, so shall we visit these ruins? Okay, I'm gonna kind of rush through some, this last day, actually.
Let's go.
Okay.
Aye.
Smash it
Okay,
all to
let's
bait.
go
Alright,
get
let's
Jin's
go.
location. And then we'll hang out with Basilio today,
Well, I guess that's the end
I
of
think. Yeah, Basilio today.
Why, you...
Alright.
I
Who
guess
must
it's
I
over
speak to?
then. Can hardly think on it.
With this guy?
With all of you?
Well, if it isn't the alleged prince, did you have some business with me?
That's...
Yeah, we're trying to track down a thief. We're certain he made his way through here. Oh shoot, did I just spoil something for myself? This makes so much sense. Whoops. A thief, you say? Well, this is a big city with more people than anyone can count. We do our best to patrol, but we just don't have the manpower to chase down every crook. So Jin is the thief?
I see.
But I have to say, I'm surprised people as famous as you'd be searching for the culprit yourself. That reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know that candidate Jin? Real shifty bloke. Well, he's been wandering around here muttering something about a relic.
Huh?
A relic? Then Jin was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where he went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. Struck me as quite odd.
Then...
He's headed for the mines. If we hurry, we might still be able to catch him. Well, I won't be doing that yet.
Not on my watch.
Chin went this way. Make sure we catch him.
Oh, I smell trouble.
Okay. Now, we are going to hang out with Basilio. Get rank 6.
Aye.
Have to figure out what to do with Vinka. The laugh.
Sam.
We do beat Tony Hawkin? Skateboarder? No, yeah. Yes, Tony Hawk was a skateboarder. See in the sky. Proper weird looking. I feel like we've already read that. Hey, about Vinka. I know if I'm gonna give him an answer, it'll got to come from me. Thing is, I don't know how to convince him. I'm not smart with words like you lot, so I don't think I'll be able to say things right. Might even make things worse. I have overflowing imagination, so that's great.
Huh?
I guess if we leave him alone, Vinka would just keep murdering, and at some point, I don't know if we could save him anymore. No, there's no way. Even if Vinka hates me for it, I've got to stop him. What the hell was I afraid of? Important thing here is getting Vinka off his path of killing. Or stop him. Even if thrashing him's the only way to get through to him.
Hey.
Now I finally got that figured out. I want to see him. Right now, I mean. Think we can go?
Thank you.
Thanks. Feels a lot less bleak when I've got you on my side. Let's head over to Briarhaven. Del will have done the same thing, I'm sure. Damn it! He's not here. Then again, there's lots of people on the main road, so I can't expect too much.
By the way,
They still haven't caught that murderer yet. Not yet, but word is that they've finally put a bounty on his head. He might even be somewhere close by. A bounty? Then he's got to be laying low. Catch a stroll about. Let's find his
Well then.
target. Right, We can stop him if we beat him to the punch. Anyway, he said he was going to strike after the target left Night Prowler, right? Security gets pretty tight when there's an igniter deal going down. I'm proper famous now, and even I can get in. Or maybe I could pretend to be someone's bodyguard. Be my bodyguard? Things are shaping up. Wait for us, Vinka.
Hey.
He said he was after some rich merchant. That's him then.
Hey,
Your finest drinks. Money is no object. Send all invoices to that state of great Lord Alicia. Alicia? Yeah, got to be. Pompous enough, isn't he? I'm going to go talk to him. And who are you, ruffian? You're the merchant man who has been selling igniters under the table.
I mean...
You know the murderers everyone's been talking about? The man's coming from your blood next. We're here to sign on as your bodyguards, like? Oh, do you think me a fool? I'll make some pretense of guarding me and then try to steal my money.
What the hell?
You've got the wrong idea, fella. You've got to believe me. If you wait till he makes his move, it'll be too late.
No.
And what do I know? Where do I know this child's face from? I could swear I've seen him on a poster somewhere. Are you a wanted criminal, boy?
No.
Seize them. Call security, apprehend these two.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. We haven't done anything yet. Not yet you haven't, but I know you were thinking it. There have been all those murders lately, and someone's got to be responsible, no? Shite, this is going south. They're going to pin everything on me. Keep your head high.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
What, really? If you say so. Apologies, Lord Alcea. It seems the guard is stretched thin due to the murders in question, but they shall be arriving shortly. Then your lives are spared for now. Leave now, and I can't overlook this.
Damn it.
Bodyguard strategy didn't work. I was so sure we had this.
Right.
Thanks for earlier. You were trying to save me, right? Duh. Of course I was.
Thanks.
I appreciate it and all, but don't you do something you might regret, yeah? Not like that reactions was anything new for me. Never was as smooth as Vinka, I guess. Always felt like Vinka could make anything happen for us. We were like family, and he'd always be there for us.
And then?
Always said he'd save up his money from the test so we could all live in one big house someday. I never believed it actually happened, but to me, it was hope. Aww. It was Vinka's hope too. I think it was the same for Vinka. Yeah, that dream kept us looking forward. I think it's how he managed to keep on living. Is Vinka gonna die at the end of this? He had his, like, weird chest thing. But I'm not who I was then, even without Del. I know what I should and shouldn't do. Vinka said the rest of us are gone. If that's true, then I'm the last friend he's got. And that means I've got to save him.
Aye.
I want to show him how to live, like you and Del showed me. I can feel Basil's sympathy for his friend as well as his deep gratitude. Ardent champion Basilio, keeper and heir of the Berserker's virtues.
Now.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism wakes within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
No one's strong enough
The
to live alone.
Destroyer! Damn, that's edgy as hell.
Let's head back.
Well, the gods are bound to show up soon. I doubt Vink is coming. Let's head back for now. Got to think of a new strategy. Whew. Okay, one more hangout, and then we're done for the day. I'm actually getting very sleepy, but I might as well finish out September while we're here. Okay, let me pull up. Who are we hanging out with? Brigida and Juna. Brigida, Alonso, Juna. Okay. I'm gonna do Alonso. The mustache is too good. Thanks.
It is the star of this stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend time with Alonso. Alright, let's see if he's dead or not. This will be the question that I need answered. Is he alive? Is this gonna be a rank where he just wraps up all of his loose ends, where we take care of what he couldn't? Or is he actually not dead, but he's going into hiding? I guess we'll see. Daturum. Your will, correct? I've been looking all over for you. Wait, aren't you the guy that killed him? There was a deeper meaning in Alonso's sacrifice, and I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you, so I did too. On the new world you're going to create. Is he not the guy who killed him? I can't remember. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I first broke the news to him. Let's talk there. He actually asked that it be the venue, and I mean to honor his request. Okay, so he's actually dead.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Straight to the point.
Why did you kill
Yeah,
Alonso?
it was him that killed him.
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so, but please...
See,
hear me
murder
out.
is still murder. Murder
The
is
execution
still
was
murder,
proposed
like
by
we were
Alonso
saying.
himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die.
If you're about to end stream soon,
That
I like
is-
to say...
Under one condition.
I like to say thank you so much, and you have a great week. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end right after this little, after this conversation. This will probably be the last conversation tonight, but thank you so much, Kana. I appreciate you coming by.
He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end
Murder
to the
is still
people's
murder.
suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown.
I could have done that without him
He
dying.
truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter. Or, rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end
No,
of it.
Alado.
Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the
Okay.
day of my execution,
I get that.
you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
I can sense Alonso's genuine trust and affection in his unadorned words of thanks. I guess it makes a little more
The
sense,
devious schemer, Alonso.
Yeah.
Keeper and heriter of the
we do be
Faker's
engaging in a
virtues.
slight
Your
amount of
tempered bond
tomfoolery.
has become a fire
No, he is
forged
dead.
Trust.
I think that's what they're trying to say here.
Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Well, at least we got Max
Remember
right
your
with him.
promise.
The trickster.
Become the king.
Oh, it looks cool.
Are you all right?
No.
No. I'm distressed.
Aw, poor
I'm
Will.
sure you must be. But Alonso believed you could bring about a better future. You there! Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched
His
from my
fortune?
coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they
The
wouldn't
village.
accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
If
that
that's
is
what
my
Alonso
friend's
wished
wish.
for.
Then I will.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Damn. A rake's last wish. More quests. To the very end, we're still getting quests. While clutching Alonso's letter to my chest. Oops.
The day
Damn,
of the hero
can we really
draws
get our
near,
popularity
which shall
rank high
see the
enough before
crowning
the
of a
30
new
days are
king.
up?
26 days remain.
Yay, it's finally October.
All right.
Smash it all to bits.
Alright. I think that is a good place to stop. We finally got through September. Holy moly, September was long. I feel like October might go by a little bit quicker since we've kind of started wrapping up like
Smash
people's
it
like
all to
follower
bits.
things. So we might actually have some days where we don't really have anything to do, which is nice. Let's see, here we got Brigitte with 2 more hangouts, Neuros with 1 more, Basilio with 2 more, Yufa with 2 more, and Juno with 1 more. So we're actually not too far. We can finish most of these people, I think, within like the next week of October or mid-October. But yeah, I think that is a good place for us to stop for today.